Good morning. This is just a quick intro to manual exposure control for my Photography 1 students. Up until now, we've pretty much used just a automatic setting for exposure on the camera. Exposure obviously is the amount of light needed to create a properly lit photograph, okay, or properly viewed photograph. The next step that we're going to be taking is to learn that in fact there is a manual settings for the camera. And what that does, it provides a lot of flexibility in respect to the way that you take pictures. Action shots, special effects shots, lighting effects. It's all based on how much light you let into the camera. The next couple of weeks you're going to be watching videos on basically three aspects of manual exposure. One, the shutter speed. The shutter speed is how quickly the camera allows the light into the camera. There's a little thing called a shutter that acts like a little door, and it allows light into the camera for a specified amount of time and then closes. That's called shutter speed. Okay? So shutter speed is how long you allow the light to come into the camera. Aperture is a little device in the lens that controls how much light comes into the camera. More or less, when you adjust the aperture ring on your camera, you're opening a door in the lens to allow more or less light. Okay? That's aperture. The last thing is ISO. ISO has to do with how sensitive your camera is to light. And what I mean by that is that your camera, if needs to be adjusted to be able to work well in low lighting situations or highly lit situations. The camera's sensitivity to light is going to control that. So the videos that you're going to see in teched.rocks are going to talk about, for the next couple weeks, those three aspects of manual control of your exposure in the camera. Shutter speed, how long you allow the camera to come in, or how long you allow the light to come into the camera. Aperture, how much light you're going to allow to come into the camera. And ISO, how sensitive your camera is to the amount of light that's around you. That's what the videos that you're going to be watching have to address.